More than 1,200 runners at the starting line for Marathon Bahamas 2013. The 26.2-mile course started out at Long Wharf, and it included a number of hurdles such as the 2 bridges which connect Paradise Island to the mainland. Clint Wells from Boulder, Colorado was on top of his game. He won the full marathon in record time.
It was really good. I mean, started out pretty conservative with another guy, and we ran together for about 15 miles. And actually probably closer to 17. About the turnaround is when we separated, and I started coming back, and he just wasn't with me anymore.
Now coming in first in the ladies' full marathon was Angela Cobb.
I thought today was amazing. The weather was perfect. There's no wind. It's my second time doing it, so I felt a little more prepared for what I was about to encounter.
A $1,000 prize was on the line for the first Bahamian to cross the line, and that honor went to Sidney Collie.
It's really good. This one really give God the glory. Hanging out in the midst of also my church, with Destiny Fellowship Baptist, the pastor road, and the members there.
A half marathon was also available for those not wanting to run the full course, and crossing the line first was Jonathan Bolpy from Boca Raton, Florida.
It was a very good race. The bridges were steeper than expected, but it was a mile and a half into it, so I still had a lot of energy at that point, and but overall it was a good race. A lot of people out there, being early in the morning, definitely a good time.
Marathon Bahamas 2013 also attracted a number of specialty groups, including the Kids of Courage organization. Despite his disability, Zach Pollock was determined to cross the line, and he wanted to do it in style.
We're a group that takes disabled children, different genetic or chronic illnesses, and we just provide them with different opportunities throughout the year to do things that they normally don't get to do. We take them on a huge trip, sometimes the West Coast or Florida, and they go on roller coasters. They do things that they're never able to do. And then there are just parties throughout the year, different weekends, Super Bowl parties, and we just keep them entertained.
Sponsor of Marathon Bahamas 2013, Franklyn Wilson, was happy with the way the race weekend 2013 turned out.
What is amazing about this, I just found one of the runners. He came to the Bahamas 2.5 weeks ago, so that stayed in a hotel, so that he could get acclimatized. His body could get acclimatized to the idea of running. So we keep learning more and more about this concept of room nights.
Now also singing the praises of Marathon Bahamas 2013 was Sports Minister Dr. Daniel Johnson.
I met the editor-in-chief of Runners magazine, and as a little boy he grew up in Cat Island. He's living in New York. He is the organizer of events like this all around the world and grew up in Cat Island. So it just shows the kind of synergies that we could easily make in sports tourism, but fun family events where everyone can get involved. And you don't have to run 26 miles. You can run 5, you can walk on Saturday.